Hey everybody. Oh, let me get rid of this deal right here. There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Uh-oh. Bill just keeps coming up with all kinds of...
Okay, just talk to him.
How's everybody doing today? I've got all kinds of stuff here on my computer. So, have some nice cooler weather for this morning. It's not going to get quite so hot today, so I like that. We are in the middle of shop hop, you guys, and wasn't really busy yesterday because I believe of the weather. The weather was a little iffy. We did have some that came out, so we love that. But if you guys are planning a trip, be sure and come through Kingfisher. And if you want to stay the night, we've got a nice hotel, the Holiday Inn here that you can stay at. And so if your group of girls want to stay, then plan on staying here. You can get, I've got a contract with them, so I can get you a room for $70 a night. And you can have 2 queen beds. So you can get a bunch of you in there. So it's a lot cheaper if you decide to stay the night and do a continual road trip. But anyways, I'm going to tell you about a few things coming up, and I'm going to do a little demo today. So I don't know if you've ever made the Mo to Love quilt, but you can do it. Let me move out of the way. This one I made the other day, and the blue being my background, and then it's a charm pack. So I can do this in the charm, I can do it with a mini charm, and I can do it with a layer cake. So we have all of the different deals. So anyways, you can do it whatever size accordingly, okay? So I'm going to show you a little bit about doing that. I'm kind of going through right now and just getting to this. We decided to do this like late last night, so I didn't get much prepared for you, but we'll just go through and do it and show you the steps of how to make your own. Okay, let's see who's on. Janet Clark, Carter, good morning. Linda, good morning, Linda. Sherry, hi Sherry, and Teresa. Teresa's coming to see us pretty quick. She's coming for a class. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like that block too. Hey, Debbie. Good morning. Good morning. Debbie's my cousin. I claim her for sure. She's such a sweetheart. So, anyways, you guys, in fact, I think the last time I seen you, Debbie, was up at the retreat center. So we had an open house at the retreat center, and Debbie and her daughter came up. And so I enjoyed that. We do, and I'll tell you about the retreat center here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and go through the first part. And so then I'll get to this part. Get that back out of the way. All right, you guys, if there's anybody new on, because I'm not sure who all is on here. Let me get rid of this. There we go. We are more than just a fabric store, as most of you know. We do long arm quilting, so I do that. Sometimes I get someone to help me. It just depends on how busy it is. So more than just a quilt store. We do binding, okay? So I can do your binding for you, or the girls, sometimes they'll help me do binding. Machine repair, that's Bill's wheelhouse. I don't do machine repair. I'm not mechanically inclined, but he does all of that. The scissor sharpening, and we also have blade sharpening. So if you've got a rotary blade, now we can't do anything with a nick. You know, if you ran over pins or something that's got a big nick out of it, it won't do that. But we can sharpen your blades and get a good, clean, fresh edge on it for you. And if you ever had sharpened scissors, makes a big difference. They cut through just like it's butter. I like mine. Of course, you know, it's like kind of like the plumber. You never get to your own things. Mine seems to not get to mine very often. So, okay. Then we also do embroidery. you have any embroidery needs. And if you want your labels embroidered or you need something embroidered, we do Quilt products, have a big line of Quilt products out there. And then classes, we have lots of classes. Don't have a ton scheduled for right this moment, but we have some very special ones that are going on right now, and I'll tell you about that in a sec. And then P31 retreats. Those are my retreats. We've got one, let's see, we just finished May. We've got one in July, and we have a few openings for that yet. We've got a July, and I'll tell you about the August one here in a minute. And then we've got a September and November. So if you want to come and sew in your own stuff, July, September, and November. And then and then the Mystery 5-0. We just had our reveal. We did the Mystery 5-0 through our Facebook group, and we just did the reveal on Saturday. And so it was a fun time. So how many of you all was with us on Saturday? Oh yeah, Deb. Okay, so Debbie said she came and picked up some stuff last Saturday. Yay, good. For July. Oh, great, Teresa. That's wonderful. You'll love it. We have so much fun at retreat. You guys, if you've never been to a retreat, once you come, almost everyone signs back up again. That's why they get sold out so fast. Bill, will you turn the air conditioner on, please? Thank you. Anyways, that's they sign back up. They are really fun, you guys. They're great, and they're 5 days, so that's generally a little longer than most retreats. But if I get all my stuff carried up there and out, I want to work and get a lot of stuff done, and so we can. I like that. Okay, let's go to the next. Sorry, you guys, I got that allergy stuff going on. Okay, social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and I believe we're on all of them. Whitney has changed, and it's the Quilt Lady OK on all of them. We had them different, and so she's got that all changed now to where it's all the same. All right. So social media, you can catch us on any of them. You can go to YouTube and find. Go to YouTube and see our videos of what all we've had out there. Okay. So I've showed binding, bias binding, different quilt patterns. These here will be on it. There's all kinds of stuff out there. All right. So that's the social media part. Hey, Cheryl and Pam. Oh, good. We got lots of people on. Yay. Good morning, girls. Oh, yeah, Cheryl. It's been a while. Yeah. Okay. Bill's wanting me to show this next. Okay. This is called Positively Vibes Brightly Blooming. This Brightly Blooming is a line that we've got, and it's beautiful. It's got all these really pretty flowers, which you can see on the panel there. This panel, it is a quilt panel, so you don't even have to put any borders on it if you don't want to. I personally would probably put a border on it, but then you can just have it quilted. So this panel alone is 56 by 77. Okay, so with a small border, it would fit a twin bed. This would fit a twin bed, right? So the show special, it was $47.99. It's down to $32.99. $32.99, and it's one huge panel. Again, 56 by 77. So that's almost the size of a twin. Put a little border on that, and you're good to go. And on the saying, it says, there are always flowers for those who wish to see them. So a positive deal. All right. So that is our show special today. And it's first time. How many of these do we have? Do you know?
I think we have.
Okay, we have 4 girls. So the first 4 for $32 for a quilt is pretty cheap. All right. So that's the show special. And just put mine special on that. Okay, retreats. July 15th through the 19th. That is, I think we have maybe 3 or 4 left in that one. That filled up really quick. September is full. November, we have a few left in November. So if you want in on any of these, be sure and sign up as soon as you know and as soon as possible, because they do fill up quick. Okay, they are 5 days, 4 nights. Y'all, we have so much fun. I just can't tell you how much fun till you get there, and there is a lot of laughing. Your face will hurt from laughing by the time you go home. It's fun. We all have a really good time. All your meals are included. I'll cook, and I do breakfast, lunch, and supper. Lunch I usually set out. It's something usually fairly easy. And then one night we will go out to eat. Okay, we always go out to eat one night. And then we will do a mystery project sew along. So this is where you won't know, and I'll put you, when you sign up, I'll put you into a private Facebook group, okay? And within that Facebook group, you can get to know the other ladies that are coming to your retreat. And then I'll put in there what all you need to bring, okay? Generally, it's going to be, you're going to make a bag. You're going to make between 12 and 14 items, depending on how many people come, 12 to 14 items. And that will, we'll put those in the bags and we play a game. And then I'll have you bring the 10-inch squares. So the 10, like a layer cake, okay? Have you bring 12 of those, 12 different 10-inch squares. And we play another really fun game with that. The games are a hoot. So stick around for that. And then the round robin, we have a center block or center panel, and we put that in and stitch around, or anybody that puts a border around it. Then at the end of the week, we draw, anybody that's added the borders, we draw, and someone wins that quilt top. So that's always fun. Go home with an extra quilt top that you haven't had to do much to. All right. And then daily Proverbs 31 devotionals. So we do daily devotionals after dinner each night, and that's always where we really get to know each other and know what our purpose in this world is. And anyways, great time of devotional. So we do that, and we play games, and it's, y'all, you just need to come. Okay, so that's about the retreats. And so if you're interested in a retreat, you can sign up online, or you can call us and let us know. Bill just dropped the link in the...
This is classes.
Oh, yeah,
classes.
He was classes.
I have a little stutter.
He's got a little stutter in there. Okay, that's all right. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, this is a special retreat, you guys. This one, the other retreats are $350 because that is your stay, plus all the food, plus all the gifts that we give, and we have a lot of handouts, you get a lot of goodies in that one. This one is for Casa Hogar. Casa Hogar is in Mexico, and I can't say that Tecamachalcha, Mexico. But the Federated Church here goes down there once a year. Okay, this is not my church, but it's a church here in town that goes down there once a year and goes to this orphanage and takes care of building and getting all the things, that's their mission trip. So they have 30 kids, okay, and the parents of this home. Some kids, they can leave at 18, but some kids stick around because there's no place to go. So they do have 30 down there, and so we are needing 30 quilts. And if you want to make a twin size quilt and a pillowcase to match, or doesn't have to match, whatever, you can donate those for this Casa Hogar, or you can come to this retreat. It's $50. That's what we pay to stay at the center. They're giving us a deal. And so it's $50. It's 3 days, a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we are going to try our best to get as many quilts made as possible. If you're willing to bring donated fabric, you can donate some fabric. If not, I will put fabric together and have some kits made, and you come, you pick out a quilt, take it to your machine and sew it up. So I'm going to try to have things kitted before August so we can go right into making and we won't have to do a lot of picking out fabrics. Okay. So this is a great charity quilt retreat. And so if you can come and sew with us, this would be awesome. And the kids, my mom and I had made quilts to send down there, 7 or 8 years ago. And they love it. But we just did lap quilts. We didn't know that they didn't have quilts on their beds. So anyways, we're going to do pillowcases and quilts for their beds, and they all have twin beds. We also are in the need of a baby quilt and a queen size quilt for the parents' bed. Okay. All right. So that is August 7th through 9th. So if you're into doing charity quilts or you're willing to help, you can either come and help just iron. You can cut out. We have the AccuQuilt. You can come and cook if you want to. We're all going to divide the meals up. And so whatever you want to do, or if you want to come and just donate fabric, that would be great too. All right. So August 7th through 9th, Casa Hogar. Okay. What's next? Oh, Mystery 50. Okay, you guys. This was so much fun. We did this Saturday, and we went through. Bill and I was online with you all day on the Facebook group. If you're interested in doing this, this was a free mini mystery. We will have more minis coming up throughout the year. We've enjoyed doing those. And so you have to scan the code, or you can get out on Facebook to Mystery 50, the Quilt Lady. Okay, Mystery 50, the Quilt Lady. And then once you get in the Facebook group, you have to answer the 3 questions, and then we'll let you in. We're trying to keep that from spammers getting in. Okay, so get in there, and then we will give you all kinds of stuff. If you didn't get to do the last 2 minis that we've done, totally free, you can get into the Facebook group. You can go back and you can see the mini mysteries. You can go through it as a mystery, one step at a time, or you can order the pattern, and we have the patterns online. The first one was Star Bright, and the second one is Star Light. Okay, Star Bright and Star Light.
I don't think Starlight's online yet.
It's not online?
I don't believe
Oh,
so.
okay. We'll make sure we get Starlight.
Well, I think we'll have the free down.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll have that coming up. But if you want to go back and do those 2, you can get right there or do the QR code and get into that Facebook group and get in, and it'll have all the information stays out there. Okay. So, oh, that'd be great, Teresa. She's trying to get off to come do the charity quilt retreat. That's awesome. If I don't stay the night. I don't think it would be anything, Maureen. Maybe, I don't know if she's going to charge. She usually does charge, but I would, let's say $15. I'll see if she's good with the $15 if you don't stay the night. And then come. So that is, well, that'd be a night though. That'd be the same thing as you're paying $50. I'll check into that. I'll find out, Maureen. If you'll make me a note, I'll check that out. So yeah, if you want to come and sew, bring your machines and come sew too. She may let us do it for nothing. I don't know. I'll check it out though. Okay. So the next great big news is we are going to do a full-blown mystery. We've done 2 minis. They've turned out really well. Everybody has had fun doing them, cutting them out, not knowing what everything is going to be. So this time we're going to do a full-blown mystery. Okay. And so this is how it's going to work. You come in to the shop, you spend $50. Okay. And that can be on the mystery quilt kit. Okay. You don't know what the quilt's going to be, but you can spend your 50 on that quilt kit. It will be more than 50, but you can spend the 50 that way. But if you spend $50, you can ask to be in the Mystery 50. So this is going to be a large quilt. You'll have, I believe there's a couple different quilts out there, so you can choose which one you want to do. And we have got bundles. We haven't got them yet. We're working on that this week. We will have bundles out there for you to buy. Okay, so this one is a big one. The other ones, the minis, we've had 6 fat quarters. So that was not a big thing. I mean, it was big. You want it to turn out looking good. But the big quilt, we'll know exactly the placement for what things go where. So we'll have the fabrics numbered for you. And then you'll do it just like this mystery. You'll go through and it'll tell you, you know, cut these pieces out of fabrics 4 and 5 or whatever it is. And then you'll start sewing those blocks. Now this big one, since there's going to be more blocks and stuff, it's a big quilt. You're going to get clues that are going to be emailed to you. Okay, they'll be emailed instead of putting them out into the Facebook group, because on this one you have to spend the $50 to get into before tax to get into this one. Okay, so you'll get an email weekly. Okay, for 4 weeks, so 1 month, you're going to get an email weekly, and that's going to give you your clues. Plus, you'll get a video on how to cut and how to sew those clues up. And then you'll also get the Laura Langston video. And if you're not familiar with Laura Langston, you need to get on Mystery 50 and find out, because it's really a cute story. She's an FBI agent. So I'll stop there and let you go look at it. It's pretty cool. Okay. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Wow. So anyways, Mystery 50, what fun. It's just so much fun. So get out there, and if you'll watch this week, hopefully next week, by next week, we will have our kits or our bundles picked out for this. And so you can start purchasing bundles. But again, you can spend the $50 on that, or anything. You can buy anything you want. Doesn't include labor. But if you purchase product, you can do that. Okay. Starting yesterday for us, because we are not open on Monday, we started the Road to Oklahoma Shop Hop. This has 25 shops, and it's through July 14th, now through July 14th. And you'll see the 25 shops. If you come in, you can get online and actually download your passport. But this is what your passport looks like. You put your name on the back, and it's got lots of giveaways. A new sewing machine valued at $700, 2 $500 gift baskets, 2 $200 gift baskets, and then 26 $50 shopping sprees. And plus, we have lots and lots of prizes, lots more than that. But you can see they're put together in region. And so you can go to region 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's different prizes if you just do a region. But if you do them all, then you're in for the big prize, the $500 gift baskets and the sewing machine. But there's lots of prizes for the others too. All right. So we have that.
Maureen was asking about a day rate for P31.
Oh, for the P31.
For P31.
You know, I don't know. We've not. I'll have to ask Maureen. I'll find out for the P31 what it is, because I'm not sure. Okay. When you come in on Shop Hop, this is called the White Cross of Luxembourg, and you can see the white cross there, and then the red is my semblance of blood. But this is all red, white, and blue. So this is what our kit is. It is all laser cut for you. I put 2 of these together in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes yesterday. So very quick and easy. Because it's all laser, you don't have to cut anything out. It all goes together really quick. And so here's my pattern. And then everything is cut for you inside. And then here is the actual quilt block. Okay, there's the quilt block. So you can set it as a cross. This is a side setting, which I'll show you my quilt that I've designed here. Or you can do it as an X. Okay, so you can do it like that also. Okay, so that is our shop hop block, and I named it this because my granddad was killed in the war, the Battle of the Bulge in World War II, and so he is buried over in Luxembourg. Okay, we went to Germany a couple of years ago and got to see his grave. So this is all kind of for him. All right. So the quilt, if you want the quilt kit, this is the quilt kit, and
$259.99
it's $259.99.
for the complete.
$259.99. That's for the complete quilt. Okay, so everything that it takes to do this quilt. And you can see everybody loved the borders that I put on one a couple of years ago. So I reused and did borders like that again. And you can see on the top row the white crosses. Okay, there's 5 rows of white crosses in there. That's kind of what the military cemeteries look like. They have rows of white crosses. Then at Luxembourg, they had these big water features, these big water fountains. They had a feature and then it flowed down the hill. And so the big, which kind of catches your eye, the big fountain is the square in a square, the blue square with the red around it. That is what I resemble as the water feature, okay? And then between those blocks, you see a star block, and the star block is for the military, okay? So that is, mine's got special meeting this year, and that is the White Crosses of Luxembourg, okay? $259.99 for the full entire kit that has everything with it, because there's 20 white crosses in there. If you just want the finishing kit, so you want to put everybody's block into that where the white crosses are, that is, you can do that also. And that one is $189.99. $189.99. Okay. All right. So that is that. All right. We just started this. If you come into the shop, you'll see this hanging out there. This is called Forest Floor. Okay. Forest Floor Encore, and this is a 12-month block of the month, 12-month. It starts in July, so we have just this month to get you signed up. This is stunning. It is so much prettier than the picture. If you come in, you'll see how beautiful this quilt is. It's kind of in the fall colors. You can tell those there, the greens and the reds and the gold, deep golds. It's $35 to register. So the reason for that is the pattern. It's a huge pattern, and so we have to order those. And then it's only $37.99 a month. $37.99 a month. And so sometimes you'll get one block, sometimes you'll get multiple blocks. Like you can see the big, within the green cross in the center, you'll see the log cabins in there. Okay, so you may get that all in 1 month. All right, so beautiful. I love this quilt. It's one of my favorites. All right, so $35 to register, $37.99 a month. All right.
Well, Billie Jean asking about, that's about the
Billie Jean, does it include
Road to
backing
Oklahoma,
or just
Road to
everything?
Oklahoma quilt.
Oh, the Road to Oklahoma quilt? No, it does not include backing. That does include binding and everything that you need for the quilt, but no backing. No, we don't generally put backing in our quilt kits. Most people don't, unless that it's the table topper that we're doing right now. We've got the table topper. If you go out online and look, there's a block of the month, and those do have backing in them. Okay, those are by Riley Blake, and those do have your back. Oh, excuse me. Oh, got a yawn. Okay. Last chance, you guys. Vonda Blando will be here doing a Laura Heine pattern, this flag. It is a great big quilt flag, and it's this Saturday. Okay, this Saturday. It's $132.99. That includes all your fabric and the class. So that's good. Vonda came in and picked out all the fabric that you'll need to make this. We have the pins. You have an Inktense pin, which is very pricey, though we'll have those. And so come in or sign up June 7th, which is this Saturday, okay? And it's 10 to 5, 10 to 4? Not sure. You can come back and let me know, and we'll drop the link there in the the comments.
Yeah.
But this is a fun thing. If you've never done collage before, this is a collage.
10 to 5.
10 to 5. Okay, so it's 10 to 5, y'all. If you've never done collaging, it's so much fun. You just cut, and you don't really even need your sewing machine yet. You're going to put your background down, iron it down, and then cut out your pieces and just iron it to make it resemble this flag. And so we just did the old blue truck, and those turned out so much fun. They were so much fun, that class. So this class, again, $132.99, and you'll need, that's this Saturday, and you'll need your pattern and some steamacine. Steamacine too is what's extra in that, okay? Hey, Sheila. Oh, she's down at 10 Killer. Oh, that sounds good. I'd like to be there. Okay, fresh grapes, Scott Flanagan. You guys, we have this quilt from Scott. He sent it to us, not this particular one with the green and the purple, but a different one that's very bright color and everything. And it's hanging out here in the shop. If you want to come in, you can see it. This class is July 22nd, all right? And he is only taking a certain amount of people, and I think we only have 5 seats left. Okay, we only have 5 seats left. He's a national teacher. He is an excellent teacher, but he's going to show us how to do this. It takes a jelly roll and background, and you'll get all that when you sign up. A lot of people wanted some of the similar colors in the one that we have hanging. It really is beautiful. It's my favorite out of these two. And we've put together jelly rolls that we've made ourselves. Sandy cut those yesterday, and we've got those put together for you. So if you want something it's not the exact same, but those colors to resemble that, we've got jelly rolls for you. Okay, so if you want that, don't plan on coming in that day and getting it, because it'll probably be gone. So if you want that jelly roll, you need to be sure and let us know now so we can set that back for you. But you'll need the jelly roll in the background and then the border fabric. And so his class is $60. Okay, so come and do that with Scott. It's 10 to 5, and again, he's a great teacher. All right, so fresh grapes. Okay, kids quilting camp. I about said quilt. I don't know, quilling, but $200. And that includes everything. So that is for the week-long class, plus enough to do a quilt. Okay, that is plus enough to do the quilt. Last year we did project-based. This time we're doing an actual quilt, okay? So if your kids want to come to camp and learn to sew, then they can come pick out their fabric, or your grandkids, yeah. Then let them come. It's June 24th through the 27th, 1 to 5. 1 to 5. So you can drop them off early, and they can we'll have the machines all set up for them. If they want to bring their own machine, that would be great. If they want to come bring your machine or their own machine, then we can help them learn their own machine so they'll know how to do it when they get home. Okay? So if they want to do that, that's fine too. 1 to 5, and that's Tuesday through Friday. Tuesday through Friday, I believe. Okay, so $200. So that's really good because they're getting all the fabric to do the quilt too. All right, and this will be a nice size quilt. It's not just a lap quilt; it's a big one.
Okay.
All right,
We're ready for your.
we're ready. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you've ever made the Moda Love, but let me get up and show you again. This pattern is called Moda Love. Okay, and so you can see the blue is my background, and then this is a charm pack. And so we have, do you know where my pattern's at? Somewhere. We have ones that I've started with, and I need a pair of scissors, my black handled scissors.
I don't know where yours went. This is the one I went and got because you've written.
Okay. All right. So this is the charm. All right. So what we're going to do is you're going to get a charm pack. Okay. And then you're going to pick out 18 squares to make the half square triangles. You see the half square triangles in here. Okay, you're gonna pick out 18 squares to be the half square triangles. Okay, then you're gonna pick out 12 squares of that to just be the squares. Okay, on those 12 squares, you're going to trim those down to make them 4.5 inch. All right, what are you doing?
Adjusting your camera. Just keep talking.
Okay, so we're going to cut down some of those. You can see I've got kinked edges on 2 sides and not on 2 sides. So what I did is I trimmed all these down to a 4.5 inch. Okay, just get your ruler laid on, trim those squares because they'll start out like this. Just lay your ruler on and trim that down to 4.5. Okay, so I've got my, let's see, 4.5 inch. I've got 12 4.5 laid here. I didn't even realize today, I kind of am matching my thing. And then on your background fabric, you can do light, white, blue. You can do whatever color. I tend to like my dark, if I'm going to do, so I like dark backgrounds. This is kind of a light, but it's almost a medium, okay? The pattern will stand out better if it's higher contrast. So you see the white and the light pink compared to the blue, it's going to stand out better if it's a higher contrast, okay? So in my charm pack that I've got blues and whites and greens in this one. And so it's going to stand out better against the white, but then it will also stand out and it will not stand out as much against the darker colors, okay? So on your background, you're going to need the 5 inch, you're going to cut 3 5 inch strips, okay? 3 5 inch strips. And that is going to be, and then you're going to turn around and cut 18 5 inch squares. 18 5 inch squares, okay? So it takes 2 full strips and then you need 2 on another set of strips, okay? And then you're going to cut 2 strips 4.5, okay? 2 strips 4.5. If I'm going too fast for you to write it down, let me know. Okay, so 2, and then we'll probably put this out there for you and let you come in and I'll give you a coupon code or something and you can do a free download. Okay, so you're going to do 16 4.5 inch strips. Okay, so we got our 2 strips, and you're going to do 16 blocks, 4.5. All right, and then we'll have binding. You're going to do 4 2.25 inch bindings. All right, so the very beginning, what we're going to do is we're going to. Would you give me my scissors? I need some scissors, please, and the black handled ones. And then, let's see.
Your LDH scissors.
Yes. I'll show you these scissors, you guys. These cut so good. This mat is a little worn out that's under me, but these are the LDH. These we sell. This is actually a 9 inch pair. We have 8 inch, 9 inch, and 10 inch. But these things cut just like butter. And the pinking shears are absolutely awesome. So
you want overhead yet?
We're going to, okay, go ahead and get me on overhead and all. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me find a light one so you can see. We're going to match up right sides together our background fabric, which was the tan, and then our charm. Okay, so these are the 5 inch squares. The 5 inch. Okay, you're going to match those up, draw you a line, and I did on this just for an example. Okay, you can see the line. So I did that on these. I usually use seam tape and I don't have to do that. All right. So, and then once you get those done, and that's going to be on all the 5 inchers, which is going to be 18 5 inch pieces. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then you're going to sew 1/4 inch, I don't know if you can see, 1/4 inch on either side of that line. 1/4 inch on either side of the line. All right. You're going to do that on all of them. So just chain stitch them all the way down, okay? And then we're going to come in here. Yep, I need a little ruler now, a little 4-inch. I can use this one, but it's big. And then we're going to cut these apart. I'll probably be better luck with my scissors on this mat.
I
Yeah,
think it's this cutter.
this mat is just about worn out. You want to go over there and cut these all apart for me? I will. Okay, so you're going to cut these as quickly because I need. No. Okay. All right. You'll need this. Oh, you've got one. Okay. So once you get that done, and you get these all cut apart into your pieces, okay. And again, we had 18 5 by 5. Okay. So we'll have 36 half squares. Okay. Then you're going to take them and you're going to press them to one side. Okay, so let's press towards let's actually press towards the background because it's dark enough to hide it since we've got some whites on this, okay? So we're gonna press this all towards the background. Okay, so I'm doing a little finger press and then we'll go over here and press. Like so. Okay, let me press these real quick. And you guys know if you take all your stuff, let me go back. Okay, if you take all your blocks that you've cut up and stuff, here, I'll just move this up here so you can see. Okay. Whenever you go to the ironing board, just so you're not having to pick up your iron, set it down, pick it up, set it down. Did you notice my little headlight on this one? Don't you love it? You never knew you needed a headlight till you got one, and it's like, oh, I can see this. Love that. It's a Tula Pink. At least so. Tula Pink iron.
We have those.
And we have those too. Yes, we do. We also have the Aliso with the headlamp that's not pink. We've got other colors. All right. So what you're going to do is whatever you want to press towards. So I want to press towards my background on this one. Okay. You're going to put that stack of stuff on top. Okay. So you're going to put that stack, get moved over here, on top where what you're pressing to is on top. So don't lay them this way, lay them this way. Okay. And lay the opening towards your hand. Okay. So then you're just going to pull one off the stack, open it. I actually generally give it a little press to set that seam. Open it and just roll it back. Okay. So good way to press. Roll that back. Roll it back. When you set your seam, it just shows that it wants to go that way, just like that. Okay. Roll it back. So we'll get these all pressed up. Bill's over cutting. And okay, we'll get these pressed here real quick. And then we'll start laying this out and I'll show you, well, we need to trim these down real quick. So I'll show you that part. And again, we probably will have this out. We'll have it out there today. Bill can get it out there. And it'll be a free download. So you can
put the link on there.
We'll put the link on there and you can go into our website and get it and we'll have a coupon code for you.
No, it's just free. It's free. It's free.
Bill. Okay. So it'll be we'll get it figured out. We'll tell you how it's gonna be. Okay. And get these all pressed. I'll just make a big old stack of them. All right. Put that over there. All right. Then we are going to cut these. And I don't have my block ruler out here. But we're gonna make these into a 4.5-inch block. So this is pretty close, pretty close. Oh, he's got my cutter. I need my cutter, please. Bill? Okay. You can grab my cutter here. That's left-handed. That's left-handed. Where's my right-handed?
They're the ones that were out front. They're not left-handed.
Yes, they are.
Well, that's.
Oh, no, this is not. Okay, sorry. I thought that was left-handed. I thought you had that set. He's left-handed and I'm right-handed, so. Okay, so this is just my regular quilter's rule, 4.5-inch ruler, and I'm gonna lay the line down the center. But if you have a block lock, those lock it right in, and they sure are nice too. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that down, and you guys always cut your stuff to size because this is not wanting to work on this mat. Can you hand me that rotary mat over there?
It's the cutter.
Okay. And if you'll hand me that rotary mat, please. We are not too organized today. Okay, I got my old one here instead of my newer one. Let's get down here like this. Okay. So there's one 4.5. And so you're going to cut these all down to a 4.5-inch, okay? See if you can see that a little better on that yellow. And again, I didn't get to do this last night, so I didn't get these all prepped for y'all. Anyways, okay, so you can kind of see what we're doing there. Everything's got to be cut to a 4.5. That way it all fits together so much nicer if it's cut, okay? And then we're going to lay out, move my machine. Then we're gonna lay it out, all right? So I'm gonna lay these out without them being trimmed for right now, just where you can see how it's gonna work, okay? Let's see. I may have to have him take me off that here. All right, so in the top, we're gonna use the 4.5-inch piece. Uh-oh,
Just keep talking.
can you not hear me?
They can now.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if this is gonna be far enough. We can try to get it all right here. 1, 2, 3. Oop, that's another plaid. Y'all probably do the same thing I do. Spend more time trying to get things that's all together, so it looks a little scrappy.
Okay, so you
So you
got
got
3, or, I'm sorry, 2, and then 1.
Okay, this is not showing.
Okay, so you've got 3 here. That's the wrong side, Bill. That's the wrong side. I need it on that side. This side, the camera. This, I need on this side. Over here. Over here. Okay, I've got 3 laid out there.
I've got to move. I can't. It does it.
Okay, I thought you just went, okay. Now, this is not working very great. Okay, so we'll put it as far over as I can show you. There's 3. That's the top corner. Then you're going to start doing the deal. So you're going to put your background, your charm down here, okay? And then another one going up. So this one's going this way. So it looks like a big flying geese at the top, right? Okay. And then another one down. I hate to use that same blue, but I don't have a lot of them over here yet. He's working on them. Okay. Yeah. All right. And so then we're going to have this like so. Oh, but these aren't ironed. Okay. And then we're going to do another flying geese. So you've got your 2 star points here and 2 star points here. Okay. And then you're going to do another 3 pieces. So you'll have this. You're going to do the corner, 2 across, 1 down. Okay. And you're not going to be able to see that right there. My camera's not big enough, y'all. Okay. And then for the second row, you're going to come in and you're going to do your background squares. You're going to have your charm pack here, or charm piece. You're going to have a background, a full background, and another full background. And same on this end, 2 full pieces, 4.5 inch squares. Okay. And then you're going to come in and do the colors you can mix and match. I don't have these ironed, so you're going to come in and do like this. Okay, so you have another flying geese down here. This will actually be the diamond that's in the middle at the top. Okay, then your third row, you're going to I need these pressed. Okay. So then you're going to take this, put it up towards the top, like so. Okay. Then another background. So this kind of resembles, you've got these 3 in the corner, and then you've got these 3 coming in on the inside corner, both sides. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then we have a charm block on either side, like so. And then coming in like this. Okay, so you can see the first 3 rows. You can see the first 3 rows, how it's made this diamond shape. You have that at the top and the bottom, right? Okay. All right, so row 4, see 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So this will be, I'll give you one more row and that'll be halfway. And so you'll be able to, see if I can scoot this back a little bit. You'll be able to do it half and then do the other half the same way, just opposite, upside down. All right. So we're going to put this like this, with that pointed down. Then we're going to have one that points up. All right. And then another one that points up. We're going to do another diamond shape down here. Let's see, where am I at? And this one got a lot of the same ones. You'll just have to do the different colors once you get them. Do you have any more half squares? Oh, here's some. I will try to be more prepared next time, y'all. That goes down like that. Okay. Yeah, let's get some of those blues in here. That'll be better. We got a lot of. Like so. Okay. And then we have it up in the top corner. And in the opposite top corner, like that. And then down below. I don't know if you can see. Can't see that far. But if you guys want to get on, this is the main. Let's see if I can show you. That's the top coming down, and that's the bottom. My camera is not working. Okay, let me just take it off here. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to probably give you guys a headache. Oh, where's the camera? Oh, there it is. Okay. No, this doesn't. I'm sorry, that doesn't work either. I'm not good with this camera. We're going to leave that there. Now it's wanting to fall. Okay. So sorry, you guys. This has kind of ended up being a mess, but if you want to get on to the website, I will have Mo to Love there for you. Okay. And you can, oh, it's already there. Okay. He's going to drop a link out there for you. And so you'll have the pattern, but it's really a cute small quilt. Let's see. I can tell you how wide it is. Hey, Sandy. That's 24. It's 31 by 31. So it's a nice small wall quilt or table topper. Oh, can you see it, Kim? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, we didn't have the camera set up right and stuff. So anyways, this is the deal. Here's my pattern. And so this is a Moda pattern, and like I said, you can get it, download it from our site. But that is, you want to take a picture of your screen. That's the deal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he dropped the link. You guys can go and pick that up.
Okay. So anyways, this is going to be cute. The one behind me, same way, except instead of the brown or the tan, I have used the blue background. Let me get out of the way again so you can kind of see. This is the background that we made, the diamond, and then you've got the 4 diamonds, okay? But you can see the star in the center, and then it's kind of like Scott Flanagan's, and then you've got this border that goes around it into the star, okay? Really pretty. It's a great table topper or wall hanging. Or if you just need a little gift to give to somebody, that's perfect. Okay, 31 by 31. Or this is saying 32. I guess when you get your binding and everything on, it probably is. All right. Okay, you guys, let me get all this moved here. And I've got just a couple things that I want to show you. When we did the mystery this weekend, I'll show you what we came up with. So this is some of the blocks that were made. This is the FFA fabric. So if you have a FFA auction or anything that you can like to do, this is perfect to put in an auction. That can be a table topper again or a wall hanging. These are 21 by 21. So there's the FFA fabric. We have the gray. The white actually is FFA fabric also. It says FFA through it. The gold or the yellow and the center is all FFA fabric. So this is the pattern that we did. That was the mystery. Okay, so there's the FFA one.
Debbie Odd did the FFA one.
Oh, Debbie Odd did the FFA one. It turned out great. Yeah, she got hers done right away. Okay, here is the poppy cotton with the chickens. You see the chickens in there? Isn't that pretty? And then it's got the flowers. Very pretty. So there's that one. I've got the bindings hanging on some of these. This one is Bigfoot. Bigfoot is all the rage. I don't know why, but Bigfoot is, oh no, this isn't Bigfoot. This is the mountains. Sorry. This is the mountains. Kind of go back a little bit. There's the mountains. Okay, this one's Bigfoot. It's got the feet all around on him. Okay, there's Bigfoot. Isn't that cute? Be great for a little boy's room. Although there's a lot of adults that are really into Bigfoot. Okay, this is a nice summer. This is a great for a picnic table. Isn't that pretty? I love the watermelon, the green stripes. Okay, there's that one. I have 2 more of these at home. I forgot to bring. Did I bring them? I know I got 2 more of these at home. I guess I forgot them. Okay, isn't that beautiful? I love this. I love the purple in that. Makes it stand out. Okay, so I did up one in all our different pieces. I love this. I love this line, y'all. It's kind of, look at the fabric, all the texture in there. Isn't that beautiful? So there's that one. And one more. This is the one I did Saturday while everybody else was doing it. And there's this one. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so this one's actually got the point instead of the square. It's set this way instead of square. All right, so there's that. So that's some of them. I've got, like I said, I've got a few more at home. But that's what we did as a mystery. And then I wanted to show you, last week we did a demo and we did it on this bag, right? Did this bag on the demo. So if you want to go back last week and look at the deal, you can. So then on the inside, we have our zippered bags. So these actually are the zippered Ziplocs, and I just offset them going down and to the side, okay? So what we did was we started quilting the outside, put our handles on, and then we've got Ziplocs. So I don't have the Velcro on yet that will do this, but if you have your fabric, you might as well do another one because you've got enough, and then do this one. So this is the outside where the green was the inside, the plaid was outside, and then the inside is the plaid, okay? So cute little bags to put all your stuff in. So we've got those done. And I want to show you this. This is so cute. I can't remember if I showed it to you last time.
I don't think so.
We have these American Jane, which is kind of like Dick and Jane. This is called Sugar and Spice. And no, this one's not Sugar and Spice. We have kits of Sugar and Spice, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this is a different quilt.
What is that?
So you see all the little kids. You want to hold this? Okay. So you see all the little kids on there. And this one we trimmed out, sashed it with yellow. Okay. And then pull yours up. Okay. So that's the quilt. So it's cute little kids quilt. If you're doing a baby quilt or a crib quilt, that one is really, really cute. All right. So that one is a different pattern, but it's the same little girls and boys. This one's called Sugar and Spice, and it's $65.99, and you have all the fabrics in there. Okay. And that you can see on each border, it's different. And then you've got the checkerboard and stuff. It's really, really cute. Really cute. Anyway, $65.99, and that's mine 7. Okay, you guys, let me show you 2 more, and we'll have to wait again on some of these for the other next time. This is a brand new one that we just got, Garden Dancer. Garden Dancer. If you come in, you can see that we've got this hanging out in the front. Bill came up this weekend and changed all the hanging up stuff. So we've got all new quilts hanging. This one is $119.99. It's 62 by 72. So that's a good size. Garden Dancer kit with Fantasia. And it's really, really pretty. Really pretty fabrics. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. So we have that, mine 4. And the last one is the Stars and Stripes. It's hanging out there also. I got it made, I don't know, about a month ago. And this one's $74.99. $74.99, and it's got a big old package of fabrics too. All right, so, and it's got your patterns inside, and that's mine 5. All right, you guys, I'll show you the rest next time because I'm past my time. So, so good to see everybody, and we will, if you guys have any questions, holler at us. If you can't get the pattern downloaded, let me know, and I will try to get that for you.
Cassandra's already got it.
Oh, so they've already got it. Okay, good.
Cassandra.
Okay, Cassandra's already on the ball. She's already got it downloaded. All right, you guys, thank you, and we'll see you. We'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great week. Bye-bye now.